Sklavko's a cheeky little bastard, isn't he?
He is. I'm waiting for him to bring up. I haven't done the regular chat square up yet, but neither did I set a deadline. But I haven't forgotten Sklavko.
Sklavko, you forgot to put the $100 on the end of that, pal.
Yeah, come on, everybody. We need your money. All dead hip hop artists, cough up your cash now. All rappers, all DJs, all guitarists, all acoustic guitarists, all singers.
Good evening, gloom block wind up.
Hello. You will pick the flesh from his bones, my minions. Destroy. I tell you what, I hate bullying.
Yes.
Yes. Can you hear me? It's this is Clem Fandango. Can you hear me?
This is Clem Fandango. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can we do that again, but with more passion, please?
Yes.
Welcome to today's edition of Swap Shop Fan Club. Ironically enough, not with Swap Shop, because he's in bed having a Tommy Tank. Aren't you, Swap Shop?
Yeah, he says we woke him up. He must have nodded off while he was doing it.
He probably misread the message and said that we went woke, and so he's not coming on. That's probably what it is.
Hello, everybody in YouTube land, i.e. Sklavko. How are we doing? Yes. He's going to send us £200 of nothing. Hail Tupac. Hello, mate.
Yes. Punds. No, not pounds.
Punds.
What's a pund? Is that like a cross between a pound and a punt?
Is it Irish?
I'll have a punt. 200 punts. I like. Just one would be fine.
So, Gloom
pounds.
Block. I can't keep up with your names. Gloom
Block wind up. Or wind up.
So, how are you doing today, my friend?
Oh, speaking of rappers, good, yeah. Well, obviously, I've now got a series of hot bodyguards patrolling the premises in case I get attacked. But
is that where you are in Zealand?
Yep, in my undisclosed location, the Fortress of Solitude.
Is that to prevent what's her name from booting you out? Jacinda, what's her name?
No, she's fine. It's a democracy. I'm allowed to slag her off as much as I want. She's guilty of everything. It's not slander if what I said is true.
Right.
No, but let's just say certain unnamed overlords have been making certain vague threats against certain people. So I've now got my cadre of hot chick bodyguards, kind of like Gaddafi Duck. He had the right idea. Bodyguards and chicks, the hot combo. So, it's like a nuclear deterrent, isn't it? I'm theoretically less likely to get attacked because of the aforementioned Sarvik's honeys, basically.
Yeah. Could I just say, I think we are truly blessed. It's like we go on air, and our lovely friends just come on, don't they?
Yeah,
we are so blessed.
And it's not just that.
Hail
they're
Cruel.
The best people. The best people. Cruel's good. He's got. I've been noticing Cruel Beer, mate. You got top knowledge. You know your nerds.
Sklavko's the number one. We got Tupac.
Yeah, Sklavko's. You never forget your first one, do you?
And late for his own wedding. Here he comes.
Oh, Swap Shop here. All right, Swappy.
You bastards got me up.
And we're going to keep you up all night.
Yep, and not in a good way either.
I'm slowly waking up. slowly.
Have you been writing, Swappy?
What's that, mate?
Have you been writing, working on the old keyboard, sweating over it?
I wish I was. I went for a run and I got back, and there must be something wrong with me because you know when you get just suddenly your energy drops completely, something to do with your electrolytes or something.
Okay.
Brown will know this. Yeah. I started to feel really kind of like I'd been weightlifting or something, and my arms were like really sort of loose and everything. I just like put my head down for 5 minutes and I was gone. And next thing I know, I got my phone going off, and I wake up and look at it like you guys are streaming. I thought, I should have guessed.
Are you keeping on top of the hydration? You know, like electrolytes, magnesium, all that usual stuff.
Magnesium. I can't get hold of magnesium. Magnesium's sold out everywhere. I usually have it as like a supplement, but I can't find it.
I use ZMA is a good supplement. It's zinc, magnesium, and effectively the B vitamins. So you have one of those before you go to bed, and it's like a mega hit of all the right vitamins that you need. ZMA.
All right, I'll have to remember that.
You get really good. One of the side effects is you get really good sleep, deep sleep.
Side effects, eh?
And you dream a lot as well. Yeah.
Oh, dreams. I like dreams. Yeah, it depends on the dream.
How far was the run then, Matthew?
How far? Oh, only about 4 miles.
Only, Jesus.
Tupac, focus on the road. Stop texting, you wanker. Fucking hell.
Is he driving? What's he doing?
Wait.
Idiot.
Well, I mean, you can risk your life on your own
Fucking
time.
hell.
Not when you're a 30.
Please don't die on the live on the stream, mate. Please.
Tupac is literally texting us to say I'm texting while driving. That is A, illegal, B, immoral, and C,
it's America. It's America, though, isn't it?
it?
It's America, though. They just don't give a. I know.
They don't give a fuck, do they? Seriously, we need you alive, Tupac. Don't do it. Stop texting, Tupac. We're not going to read out any Tupac chats because, just get to where you're going, mate, or pull over and text.
I see people live streaming from their cars all over YouTube, and they're just driving and live streaming at the same time. Well, it is. One day, I swear, someone's going to actually cop it when they're driving. You know,
that's what they want to do. Boost the ratings. I'm having a crash now.
Live on. Yeah.
Exactly. I tell you what, views will be through the roof, won't they? Probably they will be as well.
They will be. Yeah.
Way.
Very good, mate. Very good. You've woke up now, haven't you?
I'm getting there.
Anything been happening in kind of Disney, Hollywood land? Anybody? I had a look today, and it looks like nobody's been sacked today.
Yeah, news just in. Gina Carano has been refired. Turns out they didn't fire her. They let her find out via the news. That's always a good way to know that you've lost your job or not been.
I saw that. That's terrible. That.
Yeah, naughty Disney. PR disaster at Disney at the moment. I mean, are they just daring everyone to leave?
Sorry,
them?
Gloom Block. Could you repeat that, please? I just didn't quite catch it.
They didn't actually bother telling Gina Carano the news about Gina Carano, so she had to find it out from my channel like the rest of us.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. So I don't think she's coming back at all,
is it, Matthew?
I was appalled when I found out. I was convinced that she knew weeks ago, but apparently not.
Our friend, obviously, DC has a new video coming out with all this guff.
Interesting. Yes. Oh, I was on his show on Friday.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
Oh, it was all right. There was about 8 of us all at once, but we all got asked in turn, so there wasn't like loads of cross arguments going on, if you know what I mean.
Bringing up the rear.
I was.
Mega Geek likes that.
I was about the rear. I was about third in row in the conversation, and I was sitting there listening to what everyone else was saying.
Who else was on?
And Iron Man.
Yeah, Mexican Iron Man, Stephen Walton, Echo Base Network, and a couple of other guys.
Echo Base Network.
Yeah.
Echo.
There's an echo on the stream at the minute, actually. I don't know where it's coming from.
Echo.
And I was thinking to myself, I don't know what to say here. When they come to me, I'm not going to have anything to say. I can't think of anything. I can't think of what to say. Everyone else is already talking about what I'm thinking. I'll just sit there going, oh, shit, isn't it? That's all I'm going to say. Oh, shit, what am I going to do? And then it came to me and he asked the question and it just flooded out of me. And I was going for about like 7 minutes.
It was brilliant. That's the one bit I tuned in for. You were like a ray of sunshine, a wave of positivity amongst all the fucking moaning.
I thought someone had to be. I think I might have pissed Doomcock off though, because I was going on about Echo Base Network a bit.
You too.
I was going on about Echo Base Network too much, and he kind of like he nudged in a little comment saying, because I was saying, Echo Base Network is so great, blah 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 blah. They're so positive.
Ripping t-shirts off.
I come to their show every week. Yeah. I come to their show every week, and it's just like a shot of positivity in the arm, and it's what I need after all the crap during the week and stuff. And then Doomcock's like, "Well, and me." And I'm like, oh shit!
Oh, God, and me. What about
Did you give him some free designs to make up for it?
Oh, I felt guilty. I thought maybe I should do him one and shut him up. I don't know.
You should. Why don't you design a T-shirt for this channel?
I could do that, no problem.
We probably won't sell anything, but at least we'll probably give him we'll probably give the people in the chat the option to buy some merch.
Well, that is true. You should just put designs of your backgrounds up on T-shirts. I think that'd be great.
Well, like the one we got now.
Yeah, because it's all different colours. They all look great.
You could do them as tablecloths.
Bedspreads.
There you go.
Toilet tissue.
Bedspread.
Curtains.
All of the above.
Toilet tissue.
You wipe your ass on Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Yes, fantastic. Because didn't you swap shop? You posted the Last Jedi toilet paper. Was that?
Yeah, I laughed when I saw that one. Yeah, I laughed. Someone made it obviously and took a picture of it, but I thought it was great.
Fantastic. In fact, I'd go one further and do Last Jedi script, so you can wipe your ass. Wipe your ass on the script of the Last Jedi. I think.
Excuse me, I'm joking.
What about me? What about my channel?
Yeah, sorry. What about you?
What about me?
Oh, my coffee went down the wrong way then. Oh dear.
Yeah, I thought you cut off all of a sudden. I thought the electronics had let you down. Obviously, you were choking. Sorry, mate.
I pressed my mute button while I died.
All right.
I'll tell you what, though. Hang on a minute.
We try not to eat while you're streaming, please. I know
so
I've a boiled sweet. Yeah, you are. You're more. I've noticed you're more professional on your channel.
Sheer fucking double standards. Yeah,
it sounds like Spock he's walking through a bog, and not a toilet. I mean a bog.
An actual bog. Very wet out here. Nice if you're with a lady. Not so good if you're in the jungle.
Yep. No, he's sucking on a fisherman's friend.
Here you go. We've got Cruel. I don't want TLJ going anywhere near my arse. Thank you. It always goes back to TLJ, doesn't it?
What about Ryan Johnson's face? I'd gladly wipe my arse on that.
Oh, I've just thanks for that mental image. No, I wouldn't even let him. No, thank you. A rim job too far. No, speaking of our future mutual friend, broadcaster, and future overlord of Earth, I caught a bit of his stream with Gareth yesterday, and I don't know who he's talking about. Apparently, there's a small channel that's been winding him right.
With who? Sorry, with
Gareth Beaker.
Oh, the Inquisition. Yeah.
Carry on. We're using my background graphics, everybody.
Yep, exactly. He said checks in the mail. And I just happened to tune in, and he was talking. He seemed a bit perturbed, a little bit wound up. He said some lesser channel has been slandering him, and he wants to pick the flesh from their bones and get all his 250,000 minions to descend on this channel to utterly destroy it. I thought, fuck me, I'm glad I'm not them, whoever it is. So I don't know what that's all about. So if anyone out there knows who's been slandering Doomcock, you let me know, and I'll fucking sort them out, the cunts. I won't have a word said against him. So can't have any division within the fandom. No.
Did anybody listen? Well, I listened to the first 45 minutes of Inquisition last night, and Doomcock was just doing his fucking nut over Disney.
Oh, well, yeah, I thought he might. I've got to listen to it back, actually. I've recorded it to listen to on my next run, so I'll be a day or two.
Absolutely doing his fucking nut.
Yeah, listen out for Fleshbone Gate. Like I say, whoever this lesser, I mean, he's got a point. These lesser channels riding on my coattails. I won't do the accent. So, like I say, I don't know who this lesser channel is, but yeah, I can't stand tiny channels punching up, riding on coattails, nicking their ideas. Isn't that right, Charlie Cthulhu? Press my button. So, yeah, I look forward to finding out who this channel is.
Edgy,
having a right
very edgy.
Did you see that? Did you see that action figure someone made of Doomcock?
Yes, I've ordered two already.
That was pretty fucking good, wasn't it?
I like the Gary head in the jar.
There, isn't it? Oh yeah, the Gary and his little toy and the Doom Squirrel and everything. I thought, and it's got and the side it's got and on the side it's got a removable helmet with a question mark on the head underneath. I thought that was awesome.
Just like the real thing. Pull the helmet off. There's just a big question mark. No one here.
Well, he said he's going to do a face reveal at 1 million subscribers, right? So if he does, he should just paint his head white. Paint his head black with a white question mark.
Question
painted.
mark on it.
Yeah.
Did
It's
it?
done.
At 1 million?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do you reckon he'd get the million?
I don't know. Oh, he might, but it's going to take him a while.
Not at this rate. Not the rate he's going, mate.
He might have slowed down. I don't know.
Yep. Difficult to get 1 million subscribers when you're in debtor's prison. Know what I mean?
Ooh.
Listening to the stream last night, they say everybody should cancel Disney, which, fair enough, if people want to cancel Disney, why
Cancel the
don't they...
cancellers.
If they stop watching Disney, you know, those two, and stop reviewing and giving Disney the publicity... Do you know what I mean?
Such is the dilemma, though, isn't it? With online reviewers, you can't not give them attention, but also review their stuff. People tune into your channel, give you membership to give you subscribers rather to review this stuff. So you're kind of denying your subscribers by ignoring it. So they're in a right dichotomy, aren't they?
Yeah. And like you say, they're giving them attention anyway. Like when Doomcock was talking about the small channel riding on his coattail, I thought, you fool, Doomcock, you're just giving it more attention. And then I did a video about it before the live stream was even over.
I just finished listening to the tail end of your and Problem Being's last stream, actually, when I was out running earlier.
And he got
the writing one.
Yeah, was it the writing? No, not the writing one. The one you did before it.
Okay. The last one I did was Right Club. It was supposed to be about writing.
I've got it saved. I haven't listened to it yet. But the one before that, I was thinking, bloody hell, Problem Being, right? How intelligent is this guy? He kind of intimidates me just from listening to him.
He knows his stuff, doesn't he? He knows everything, and he knows the big words. But if you want to trip him up, just get him to say reality. I can't face it. He can't say it.
Can't do it.
No, can't do it.
Yeah, Problem Being is a very, very talented young man.
Extremely clever guy, yeah. And Lee as well, yeah. But sorry, Ian, other Ian.
Ex-musician.
Extra to the stars. Wears a hat.
He had a band. He had a band.
Bloody hell, he's got some stories, and he's got a past.
Yeah.
And a future.
Very, very talented on many levels. Yes.
I didn't even know he was writing a story. I just asked him on because he's handsome. And then 2 minutes before we're due on, he goes, I am writing a script. I'm like, oh, that's a bit of fucking luck. I only got you on because of your hat.
Cruel's fucked. I'm afraid I can't cancel Disney Plus as I don't have it.
Oh, no.
I feel... Oh, man.
I was the same. I came in here. I'm twice quit now.
People should ask for refunds. People should ask for their money back. That'll really hit them where it hurts.
Yeah.
Was it you that did the double standard Disney Plus?
And the hypocrite one, yeah. And
I just need to pick you up on that one. It should be double standards, not double standard.
Oh,
that was just a screen grab from someone else's video that they'd made.
Have you noticed, Cockney? Have you noticed how the term double standards seems to be
getting
all
around
over the YouTube now? Isn't that odd? How we said this 2 months ago? Fucking amazing, that, isn't it?
Yeah, certain channels have been using double standards and then complaining about people riding on their coattails and copying, which is in itself.
And now they're using
double standard.
something we kind of.
It's very clever. It's a meta double standard.
Yeah.
It's a double standard about double standards. In fact, we might as well have we're going to have a new catchphrase on the Brown channel. Get your own original ideas and wait to see how long that gets taken up by the other channels. Get your own original ideas.
Yeah. Because if anybody looks at some of the old, some of the very first videos on this channel, did we not pen 2021 the year of double standards? Or
indeed,
sheer fucking double standards.
Well, it's like the Blade Runner thing. Basically, the internet is our witness. Everything's logged, stamped, catalogued, dated. So exactly that. So that's why we know we got to Blade Runner first. Because it's on the interwebs, isn't it?
Everybody in the chats should realise that when everybody makes a comment, as in companies say this, that, and the other, really, on every level, it's just fucking double standards. So they're no better than the people who they're accusing.
Exactly. I like it. Like I say, it's meta. I've not actually looked up the etymology of double standard. I just imagined it in my head. I presume, without knowing, any fact checkers out there, it's an army unit that has the flag of the enemy on the other side of their own flag. Literally a double standard. It must be right. Standard as in flag.
Cruel Irab, you should have patented the phrase. We should have. I know we fucked it up, but we were just so naive.
No, well, in my experience, that's you just playing into the hands of the lawyers, because then Klutzman would take it, and then you'd be in legal nightmares for 6 to 12 months. Before you know it, you're 20 grand down.
Yeah, I think what will happen is we penned the kind of buzzword at the very, very beginning of 2021, but what will happen is some of the bigger channels will just muscle in and make hundreds of thousands of dollars off it, while we struggle to pay for a fucking StreamYard's subscription
and a computer and a round of coffee.
Especially
keep those super
coffee.
Chats. Keep those super chats coming in, or just cut out the money. Just Apple Macs all around. Three MacBook Pros and whatever my friends are having. Thanks very much.
So Matt, getting back to the Doomcock stream.
Yeah.
So, anything else you said on top of what you said, or
we had a couple of chances to voice our opinions.
You are chances. You are push.
And they. I can't remember what I said afterwards. To be honest with you, I was just flowing out of me, and I forgot afterwards. But
were you nervous?
I was to begin with, and then it was fine once I was speaking. I didn't care.
Yeah.
But Stephen Walton was apparently approving of what I was saying, and he's asked me to go on a stream with him as well.
Who is Stephen?
Author. His full name is Author. Stephen. Author is his first name.
Oh, okay.
Stephen Middle.
And the Menace historian. Yeah.
Yeah. The official historian of the Fandom Menace.
Wow.
Wow. So I must have said something that made a few people nod on there. I noticed Echo Base were nodding at everything I was saying, but they normally do whenever I go on their show as well. But I think it's just I said I had all this what I was going to say, a sentence queued up in my head, and then I just dropped it all and just went, look, all I hate.
It was like a data dump.
Yeah. All I hate is injustice. I'm completely against injustice, and this is one massive.
Welcome to the channel, my friend.
Yeah. So you really are. I'm feeling that with you, Swap Shop. You generally are. Good on you, mate.
And the double standards thing and the hypocrisy, and it winds me up. And what also wound me up was earlier that day when I was chatting to a mate of mine on WhatsApp, and I just sent him a message with the meme that I made with the image of the Disney Plus logo and a crossed out sign on it, and then an Amazon Fire Stick with an app image next to it. And basically, it's not saying everybody cancel Disney Plus now or I'll hate you as a friend. It's like there are alternatives. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I sent him that. And he just had a go at me because I think it's because of he's got twin daughters, and they basically it keeps them quiet.
Oh.
And it's all ease of use and stuff.
That's where Disney have got them.
Yeah, so he's kind of blue pilled, unfortunately. And ironically, he did accuse me of using the blue pill, red pill analogy and being all edgy and whatever. And I didn't even use it.
Just for the folks at home, red pill, blue pill, what's the analogy? What's the meaning?
It comes from the Matrix. This red pill is the pill that wakes you up out of the Matrix so you can see the world for what it is. And the blue pill is go back into the Matrix, stay asleep and stay oblivious forever. Basically be blinkered and not worry about where life and the world is actually going. Just stay asleep and everything will be fine and you'll be oblivious to it all. Which would you rather be? Would you rather be aware of what's happening to you and your family and your friends and your life and the world, or would you rather be awake and able to do something about it and see it coming?
Fucking hell, I've been completely misreading the Matrix. I thought it was a bloody metaphor for football. I thought you're either Manchester United or Manchester City. Oh no, I got it complete. Because when they said, it's all about becoming trans, I thought, no, Matrix is all about football. Yeah. Are you City or United? Oh, I got that one wrong. And then I thought, or Liverpool, Everton. But fuck, I got that wrong, didn't I?
Gina
that adds
Carano.
a whole new dimension to it that I never even thought of.
Gina Carano, red or blue pill then?
She is most definitely a red pill.
Yeah, fully red.
Yeah.
She's simply red.
And all these people that are against her and decrying her, calling her racist and all this crap, they're just constant, like, blue pill drip in their arm.
Yeah. Now Sklavko's in with a good.
Oh, here we go.
Black
Sklavko, the number one.
Sklavko, what is black pill? Because I don't know. I heard that yesterday. Gareth was mentioning it.
I'm not entirely sure. It's something to do with fuck everything.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Nihilist approach kind of thing.
Yeah.
Fuck everything. I'll have that. See, I'm purple pill myself. I'll just give me all the pills. I'll have both of them.
I'm white pills on a Saturday night.
Nice.
That documentary I gave Brown definitely red pilled him anyway.
Yeah, brown pill. Brown is obviously brown pill.
That fucking smashed me into the fifth dimension, mate.
It does require a warning before you give that to somebody, I think.
Whoa. Yes, red pilled. I'd love to talk about it, but probably not a good idea.
It's very difficult to articulate, isn't it?
Bear with me.
What's he doing?
If anyone's wondering out there what the documentary was, just look up Fall of the Cabal on BitChute and go for it.
All right. Certain things you need to be not saying, basically. I think that's one of them.
Yeah. There's it deals with all the subjects.
Maybe because we're under the radar, nobody will spot it.
Yeah, well, I mean, even if they did, all I'm giving out as a title. I'm not going into the issues of what it deals with, but But I think it's important for people to watch.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's hard going though, isn't it?
It is. I watched it in 2 sittings.
I had to watch it in 3 sittings. You did better than me.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Gina Carano.
Yes.
God, it's all going on, isn't it?
She's, as we said, she's definitely been red. She's red pilled, and Doomcock and Gary last night were just think it's disgusting how she's been treated, and that what is it, something like 59 days or whatever since Luke Skywalker, and Disney are just. They're just fucking dangerous, aren't they?
I mean, this shouldn't be a surprise because, to be fair, I used to like Stephen Colbert, and then when he categorised all the Star Wars fans as ists and phobes for, but basically perpetuated a lie. I'm not even going to repeat the lie, but basically, I thought Stephen, my hero Colbert, and then he basically just he's basically a shill for Disney lies. So. They played their hand a bit too much there. I just thought, it's clear that they are lying because of that, So it's not like it's a new behaviour by them. They've been like this for ages.
Yeah,
quite frankly.
DC and Gary were quite. They were perplexed why Jon Favreau didn't just say "fuck it" and leave. And he's kept quiet as well, hasn't he?
I think it's principled. I think that if he leaves, I think he knows that Kennedy's won.
Do you think that's what it is then?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Good call,
very good.
Yeah, I wouldn't write out the fact that there's definitely not a civil war, but there's definitely a 2-camp system going on at the moment, and he came in with a mandate to fix the franchise.
Yeah.
And Kennedy doesn't think it needs fixing. She's completely oblivious. She thinks her perfect feminism version of Star Wars is the best version ever, and no one should challenge it. But Favreau has been allowed to come in and like a Trojan horse and install the Mandalorian under everyone's radar, and it just exploded with popularity because, surprise, surprise, everyone loves real Star Wars or something that resembles real Star Wars.
Yeah.
And he was kind of on a mission to rebuild it from the inside, and then the disgusting feminist outer shell would sort of dissipate and break away, leaving this, reformed new version inside it to be available to everybody out there that would appeal to new and old fans alike. But Kennedy's kind of wise to what he's doing, and she's woken up basically after the success of the Mandalorian. She's woken up. She knows that. I mean, you couldn't not see that Luke was like a Trojan horse to reinstate the character and get fans.
Oh, do you think that's what it was?
Yeah.
Right. Very good.
There's a good meme out there at the moment. You know that Trojan horse meme that's everywhere? It's like Kathleen Kennedy's the person at the gates welcoming in the Trojan horse. John Favreau's the person pulling it in, and Luke Skywalker's the one inside it, and the Trojan horse itself is labelled the Mandalorian. And basically, by creating this new series, they've subtly, over the period of like the last 3 or 4 years, changed tiny little things, incidental things here and there that mean continuity is now fucked towards the Disney trilogy. So it doesn't make any sense, or it isn't canon anymore if you look at it in that respect.
Yeah, you were pointing that out on Twitter earlier, weren't you? Wow. Because there's these canon wars. I mean, I must admit, I got fed up with it at that point. I tweeted out, "Look, it's all fiction. Just get over yourselves." Or whatever that was. But you're quite right. If the canon contradicts itself, it can't be canon. I thought, Swap Shop's in with another good point there.
Yeah,
you should be on Doomcock's show, mate. You're fucking excellent.
So too good for here. Get onto a real channel. Slumming it with a tiny channels, you coattailer.
31 minutes.
But Filoni's already sort of preempted what Kennedy was doing, I think, and he created the World Between Worlds to give him some kind of get out, or someone that's on his side for some kind of get out. So they could go back into this reality-changing realm and kind of jump off into another reality and continue an alternate Star Wars along a different timeline.
Now that I'm really interested in, because as it happened,
crap, if you know what I mean.
I talked about that with Problem being on the Right Club, available on my channel right now for view and download. But we're talking about writing in principle. But we noticed that basically in Star Wars and Star Trek and Doctor Who, they've got this get out clause where they can go through time and space and fuck things off into other universes.
Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, Star Wars was the only one that hadn't touched time travel or parallel universes. And although they haven't used the Veil of the Force, this is what I point at. This is basically where binary thinking, let alone binary thinking, pays off. Because although they haven't used the Veil of the Force, it does exist in canon thanks to Rebels, the cartoon series. Therefore, if they said tomorrow that Rey's in a different universe from Luke, they could, because the precedent exists. A lot of people don't seem to get that. So there you go.
Yeah, he's been very clever about it. He hasn't just created time travel; he's created reality travel. So,
yes,
a lot of people have said that. Oh, it's time travel. You know, if you reset time and you make the Disney trilogy invalid, then it's also open to be changed back again. And it's like, not in this case, because reality travel splits reality. So you create two separate junctures.
Yeah. Yes,
and that means one cannot be erased. So he's not seeking to erase Kathleen Kennedy's lineage. He's trying to create an alternative for other people to, if people prefer that, then they can go that way. If for the Disney trilogy fans and the idiots and the shills and SJWs, they can all go Kathleen Kennedy's way.
Yes,
and the two can kind of almost exist alongside each other and battle it out for like survival of the fittest. Which one of the fans going to gravitate more to?
Which universes? Because they've already done that with Star Trek with the Kelvin timeline. I'll tell you what, for someone that hasn't yet heard our Right Club show, let alone be on it, you're totally echoing. Basically, great minds think alike, fools never differ. But the point is the former one. We've all reached the same conclusion independently. You're a genius, Swap Shop. Welcome to the club, mate.
Cockney in the Cockney in the chat. Your number one fan. Here you go.
All right. I'm so distracted. I've just had Lorne Chelmsford arrived in the post, you see, so I'm not even reading the chat. That's what the noise is. I've got my latest Rorke's Drift set. I've got Lord Chelmsford's, just mate and Bowers, but don't worry about that.
He's going to buy Right Club now and get 3 episodes of Chat Square Up.
Yep, super chat, regular chat, square up, exactly there.
Regular chat, yeah.
Yeah, well, because I'm not big enough to do super chats, so I thought
none of us are, to be fair.
No, but
he might have copyrighted Square Up, so use Roundup or something like that.
Roundups, but
Weed Killer.
But basically, it's the first time that we got so busy that we literally did not have time to get through all the chats, and so I promised Slavko and Co to do a regular chat roundup, as you call it. So good one there. Yeah, copyright. But yeah,
I'm not at all a fan of the whole multiverse thing, but I mean, in the case of Star Wars, I think it's necessary because Kathleen Kennedy's dug in like a tick.
Yes.
The only way to deal with the situation is to create an alternate continuity that she can't ruin.
Can they just not get rid of her? Why can't they get rid of her?
Get over it.
She's a woman.
They'll never get rid of her.
Having said that, they fired Gina Carano, but then Gina Carano wasn't. She was a woman, but she wasn't towing the political line, so she's easy to sack. And also, Kathleen Kennedy's the top of the ladder, so you can't get her out.
Don't they realise they're in the business to entertain? I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
They don't realise that to them they're in the business to preach and educate, not to entertain.
That's why the shareholders' meetings are always going to be so interesting. And that's
I'll just say to the people,
they're pissing off the shareholders.
Yeah, right.
I'll just say to the people in the chat,
bear with me a sec. I'll be back in a sec.
Is it me?
It's you.
All right.
Because you're expecting an entertainment company to entertain, and entertainment company, both things. Entertainment is meant to entertain, company meant to make money. I mean, that's arguably already two things, but they can't do either, can they? They're neither entertaining nor profitable at this stage, are they? That's why they need tax bailouts. That's why they're being funded by you, the American taxpayer.
I don't get it at all.
I know it's crazy, isn't it? That's why the Disney saga is actually more interesting than anything that they're producing.
Do you think they'll make a film about it one day?
Yeah, I think we should make a film about it now. I mean, to be fair, Gary made that point earlier, but I swear I thought of it first. That basically, the Disney saga is the most interesting thing.
It's more interesting than the actual products, yeah.
Yeah, basically. So, in fact, if Disney was smart, what they would do is do a film about themselves. I mean, they even do fiction. I mean, have you seen Bob Chapek's tax returns? Double entry bookkeeping, know what I mean?
Paycheck.
Bob Chapek, Paycheck, Slaphead, Bob Slaphead.
Paycheck.
Bob Paycheck.
It's all the same, ultimately.
Yeah, ultimately. So so there you go,
In the
Disney. Chat. If you're listening, Disney, which I know you are, go and make a film about yourselves.
Krual Birab says they have become activists first, not storytellers or entertainers.
Exactly.
And it's slowly cost them money.
Exactly.
Aren't they geniuses? Or is it genii?
Genies in the bottle.
Yeah, and you can't get them back in, sadly.
Yeah, exactly. Once the loss-making genie's out, it's not going to get back in.
It's like I watched WandaVision this week, and you can just feel the life draining out of you. What little goodwill you had, you can just feel it draining out of you. They've royally fucked it, haven't they? They've
screwed the pooch. They've killed the golden goose. To be fair, it does go all the way back to the late 70s. I think I never liked Disney, and that hasn't changed. Hating Disney since 1976.
If they had any sense, they would sell Lucasfilm back to George Lucas, or flog it
for $1,
or flog it to Jon Favreau.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it lost a load of money, then I'm sure someone would come in and offer to buy it. But I still don't think Disney will give it up, because it's like Marvel. It's like all Disney have done for like decades is buy other properties and
not maintain them. And they've not maintained them.
No, they've just used them and sort of milked them dry, like Pixar. And Pixar are now kind of releasing mediocre sequels and stuff, and it's just awful. And a lot of their staff have now gone as well. The thing the staff that made it special in the first place. And Star Wars is going the same way. The Marvel as well is now turning into the MCU. It's all turning feminist. And all they did before was just recycle their own stories. And even those stories were stolen, like The Lion King was Kimber the White Lion, and Little Mermaid, etc., etc. All these stories were just appropriated. There was nothing original coming out of there. And they've just continued to go on buying stuff up and re-releasing other things and re-releasing things that other companies would have made anyway. And just to capitalize, they're not a creative house anymore. They're just a conglomerate that eats other IPs and sharts out things that should resemble those IPs but don't.
They're basically the Borg, aren't they? The Borg with big ears.
Yeah. They're assimilating everything.
And assimilating it. Yeah. And making it into their own image.
The Borg of 3920. Disney are the Borg of entertainment.
Copyright us.
Timestamp that. The Borg of entertainment.
Because you're going to be seeing it on certain other channels within 2 weeks.
Yep.
Hey, I reckon they're the Borg of entertainment. Really? Tell us more
Resistance is futile.
Pick the flesh from their bones.
Gina
Destroy
Carano.
him.
Gina Carano just exhibited that fact that resistance is futile, didn't she?
Oh,
Yes.
nice. Good call.
On 5, 4, 3, 2,
2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2,
40
1.
minutes.
Either willingly become a drone like Pedro Pascal, or fight against it and get ejected from the collective.
The thing.
Again, double standards with him. How the fuck does
Sheer
he get away
fucking-
posting that shit?
Yeah, he's one of many, though, isn't he? It's because his political allegiance is, he's got the right political vote, and as long as you vote a certain way, then they'll keep you on board.
The thing that gets me about that is that everyone seems to have taken the pill on that one, and that's why, in case anyone's wondering, why I'm doing did that whole special on Lindsay Ellis. Actually, a lot of people going, "Who's Lindsay Ellis?" But she's got subscribers over 1 million. She's like a centre-left cultural commentator, very intelligent, deconstructed, for example, Nazi imagery in movies. Springtime for Disney and Kennedy. Anyway. And she was even tweeting, Gina Carano, and she got, and obviously punching upwards as always. I got into a bit of an argument with her, and this is why I did a video. But I was actually to never tweet your heroes, because I was like quite shocked and quite disappointed that such a smart cultural commentator had basically gone along with it and going, well, of course she got shit canned. Did you see what she did? She hasn't done anything. That's the whole thing. So I'm just like,
that's been pissing me off. People saying that she's done something wrong, or she shouldn't have tweeted what she tweeted, or it was a mistake tweeting what she tweeted. And I thought, did you read what she tweeted? Did you actually read what she tweeted? Nothing at all that disparaged anyone in any way. She's only quoted. Well, for a start, she didn't make the meme that she posted. Someone else. Right. It was a repost of someone else's.
Right.
Yeah. And it was just like an economical way of getting a message across, which is we are dangerously close to becoming these people again.
Exactly, and that's what gets me. That's what gets me when people, because I can't emphasize it enough, and I don't know how I got into an argument with her. When people that I admire, or I did do it till a week ago, as being the smartest cultural commentators on the YouTubes, are basically joining the lynch mob. There's fucking no one left. They've all. So it's just. I wasn't even having a go at her in my tweet. So it's still raw, but it's like I was just saying, it's a house divided. I was kind of lamenting the divided states of America, and she still started arguing with me. And all she had was that I said frankly. She put it in comments. Frankly, is that all you got? Oh, I said frankly. Oh, what a bad argument. Oh, that's it, Doomcock. I mean, Cockney. Who am I? Oh, fuck, Freudian slip.
Gloom block.
I forgot who I am for a moment there.
Oh dear.
Oh, I am Doomcock. Sorry, giving it away now.
Failed
no
to.
one left. There's just us three.
I fail to understand why all this agenda shit is just so important to these people. I just don't get it.
There needs to be some kind of documentary that goes into a deep dive study into it, isn't there?
Yeah,
I think I'm going to do it.
Why do they want to do it? The Disney people, KK and all. Why is it so high on their priority to be like this? I just don't get it.
They must think they're doing the right thing, but then again, so did the Nazis. I don't think anyone in history has ever gone, "Oh, I'm the bad guy." Everyone.
Exactly, this is exactly it. There's so many people out there that are towing this social justice line, and they don't realise that they're the bad guys. They haven't realised that the skulls are on their caps.
Yeah, can we have a timestamp on that? That's it. Whoa, yes, that's it. The skulls are on their cap is the title of the cultural book that we're going to be writing.
There's a guest
that
occasionally comes on to Friday Night Tights, Kerry Russell.
Yeah.
She used to be like a full-on hardcore social justice warrior, and she sort of saw the light one day, and she was essentially saying to herself, "Are we the bad guys?" And basically, she woke up. Yeah, a woke person woke up. How about that?
And she woke up from the wokeness. Exactly.
Yeah,
nice.
And now she's completely commenting against it, and she's red-pilled, and she's able to look in on this sort of cult of groupthink, and she can now have a much greater perspective on what's going on. Whereas all these other people kind of like that, taking the blue pill, they want to stay asleep. They don't want to be aware of what they're doing and the evils of companies like Disney and the the internals of these actions that they're making. They just don't want to know, and they'll blindly defend it as well. Crazy.
It is crazy. Kerry, have a word with Lindsay, will you?
As we said on a previous stream, it's people like us who are fighting it, ultimately for the benefit of the people who are, the young people who just think they fucking know it all.
Yeah,
it's because in 10, 15 years, it's going to be reap what you sow, and they're
10,
just
15 weeks more like.
They're just going to think, what the fuck have we done?
I tell you what,
and they just don't get it at the moment. They just don't get it.
They don't get it. While we're all quoting each other, I will openly quote Kerry Russell and give her credit. I'm now copying words said by Kerry Russell, thought by Kerry Russell, but she made a very valid point, because we wouldn't want to get into a circle when they're going to cancel the cancellers, and this is where language is dangerous, because cancelling Disney Plus is not the same as cancelling Gina Carano. It's just an unfortunate, unintended pun for once. In other words, everyone's got a right to cancel a subscription, because that is basically
business.
That's just
business.
That's straight it's business. It's just straight capitalism. Business. So maybe we need a different word for cancel culture. It's more like destroy culture. We're not saying that no one's
assimilation.
Yeah, because we're not saying destroy Pedro Pascal's career, or even, in fact, made me rethink my cancelled James Gunn tweet, and I had to walk it back, because basically I don't want to join cancelling the cancellers, because we're going to end up being as bad as they are. So the thing is, everyone should have a right to say what they want.
Yeah,
that's basically it. So Kerry's quite right. Cancelling a subscription is simply a financial decision. No one, I can't speak for the entirety of let's say the blue pill side, but I don't think anyone, as far as I know, is saying, destroy Pedro Pascal's career, destroy James
we're not,
because
we've got the maturity to realise that you should be able to say anything you want. Yeah.
And on that basis, I want to say that I'm not out to cancel anyone. Everyone's got everyone's got a right to say.
But these little fuckers are, aren't they?
Twitter. That's the thing, because I don't want to then end up being as bad as they are. And there shouldn't be this binary hate system anyway. And this is what gets me. Oh, Gina was right. I mean, Gina got cancelled for saying that people get cancelled. Oh, God, my brain's melting. The whole thing's just ridiculous, isn't it? Skull and crossbones on your cap. I like that swap shop. That's basically it. The skull is on their cap now.
Yeah, they just don't realise that they're the ones in the SS outfits.
Exactly. The cultural Einsatzgruppe.
And ultimately, they're going to be the ones who have to pay the price, but they're so fucking dumb and stupid.
Dumb and stupid. It's a hell of a combo.
They just don't fucking get it, do they? That it's good. In 20 years' time, if I'm still alive, I'm going to be like 72. I'm not going to give a fuck. Mm-hmm. But they're going to be in the prime of their life.
Living in the world that they created.
Yes. Dumb motherfuckers.
I know, it's a parallel for, my continued studies of the wars, the news and stuff. It's just a parallel to what's going on out there anyway. It seems to be on the brink of World War III every week. So in a way, the cultural wars are just echoing in it. You might as well have World War III, civil wars. Every man
get it out of the way.
Themselves.
Yeah, who's ever left wins.
Exactly. There's clearly, the planet's overpopulated, so we need a few more diseases, more war, more fighting. I don't even know if I'm being sarcastic. War is stupid, and Disney is stupid, and letting down their shareholders. It's just madness. I know we're here talking about it, but I don't get it myself.
Do you think
I don't even know I'm on the show.
COVID stuff has just
warped their minds?
Just put everything under like a magnifying glass. Everything's just more intense because of what's going on.
Yes.
Yes.
She's spot on there. Nothing to add to that, mate.
Yeah. Oh dear. It's fucked, isn't it?
Oh dear.
It's just all. It's all bullshit. Shall we finish off with
Sklavko? More war.
There you go. We'll just finish.
Brilliant.
We'll do 10 minutes. We'll do 10 more minutes. Just keep it lighter and just.
Really? You're not going to do 2 hours? I'm just getting pumped. You always do this to me.
Yeah, I'm waking up.
No.
Yeah, I'm just waking up. Well, actually, I've got my own channel. All right, well, fair enough, Brian. If you knock it on the head, we'll all back to my channel. All back
All
to
right, we'll
mine.
see. Look, we'll see how it goes. See how we feel at an hour. If we feel all right,
I mean, to
carry
be
on
fair,
then.
this is like tradition. After half an hour, Brown starts going, "Yeah, all right then, lads." I'm all
And then I
done."
get my second wind. It's stupid, is this?
Yeah, exactly. Because I was, to be fair, like Swap Shop, I was tired too. But I've got my coffee. It's just talking about this gets me pumped.
Yeah.
Pumped.
Okay.
It gets the adrenaline rushing. And
I will be honest to everybody on the channel that a lot of this I don't really understand. But I kind of get what's going on. But
do you
to
really?
be honest, I just can't be arsed with it anymore. So
Next week, discussing WandaVision.
It's kind of how I felt. That's how I felt though after I found out about the Gina Carano situation. I just thought, you know what? What is the point of all this? It's not real Star Wars. Why am I even giving energy to this? You know?
Matthew, here you go.
And they've just given me a reason just to duck out permanently.
I'm starting to feel like that.
In the chat.
Oh, look at that. It's a lovely guest from Twitter that's come over. Must have seen my link.
Cynical Lindsay. That's a good name to have. Were you actually born cynical? That's brilliant. Cynical by name, cynical by nature.
That's a shame if she was born cynical. That really is a shame.
She might actually be optimistic by nature. Well, here's hoping anyway.
What little good she had has gone. That is a shame.
There's good in them.
51
I've
minutes.
sensed it.
I think there's a lot of positivity in being cynical.
Yep, an optimist is never pleasantly surprised. And I know I keep saying it, but T-shirt.
Never mind. It's all bollocks. I'm sick of it.
Bollocks.
I just wish it all go away. Oh, here we go. So she was born cynical.
Well, there you go. You see, I mean, I'm starting to think I was as well.
I'm retrospectively changing my history because I was born optimistic, but that sounds like bollocks now, so I'm changing it to cynical.
No, Cockney was born pumped.
I was born on the wrong side of the Berlin Wall. I should, as I keep mentioning, but I should be cynical. If you're not cynical, getting born in
give
a
us some of the backstory, mate. Go on.
No, that's all I'm.
Which was the wrong side? The west or east?
Well, I don't know. Actually, I'm thinking, come back, Joe Stalin. All is forgiven.
Come back, David Hasselhoff.
I think Kathleen Kennedy could probably teach Stalin a thing or two.
Whoa! Royalty's in. Royalty.
Whoa! Check this out.
Echo.
Check this out. Wow.
It's a shame they've missed all the Star Wars talk.
And the talk about Echo Base. Luckily,
Hail Coach and Nick. Yeah, we've been talking
Excellent timing, boys. Excellent timing. You've missed all the Star Wars talk.
Pressure's on. Anyway, back about the Zulu War. Like I say, I just got Chelmsford in. Going to be painting him. I'll tell you, 139 soldiers. What I didn't realise is there were native Natal troopers there, but they ran off, except the one that got shot in the back of the head for instant desertion. But anyway, that's enough about Rorke's Drift. Back to Star Wars.
I was thinking earlier on, about the about the Mandalorian show, and if I watched a video of the quartering earlier on, and he said that Pedro Pascal may abandon the show in favour of his Last of Us gig that he's got coming up.
Oh yeah.
And if he does, then the show's gone completely. I mean, he is basically a voice actor at the moment anyway.
Exactly.
So he could kind of do both, but if
he could literally phone it in.
Yeah, if the show can disappear completely, they've still got all these other things in development that they announced at the Investor Day recently that they could still be making. But the big thing is, who's going to be working on them? Who's going to be directing them? Have they got their Kevin Feige in? Well, they've got their Kevin Feige in Jon Favreau.
Is that how you pronounce it? Feige.
Feige. That's how I say.
Feige.
I just say
Pedro.
It's like
cynical. Lindsay says
Pedro.
She really is cynical.
Yeah, he gets paid. Basically,
I think she's my type of girl.
I say
we're not reading that for copyright for legal reasons. We cannot read the latest chat by Slacko.
Just say it like Michael Jackson would say it.
Pay.
Yeah, I think that he's kind of overseeing everything that's going on with all these like million shows that they announced and movies and whatever. And I think that was a bad idea, spreading themselves so thin. Can you remember when Star Wars used to be an epic sort of event? you used to look forward to.
Before the dark times.
Yeah, it used to happen like every 2 or 3 years, right? And you got really pumped because you knew you were going to get like a quality product. And all Lucasfilm's energy was put into creating that movie. It wasn't dispersed across multiple media. You might have had the EU going on and things like that, but the majority of their resources were being put into film production. Maybe games and stuff as well, but again, you had different teams working on those. So, Skywalker Ranch were basically full on into doing the next Star Wars movie. And it showed when the film came out, you saw everyone's work 100% was right there up on the screen. It wasn't being fast. It wasn't, it wasn't sort of watered down in any way. It was, they went for it. And you got a true product that was going to last the test of time. It was going to be up there on the screen for however long the film ran for, and then it was going to be a DVD, it was going to be TV, it was going to have re-releases, people were going to be talking about it for years, decades later. And what we've got now is just disposable, watered down rubbish that, The Mandalorian, if they'd kept it going, then I think it's got a future in it. I think TV shows, the thing with TV shows is that the first 2 or 3 seasons are kind of shaky and you have to find your feet.
Dead, mate. It's dead.
And after season 3, things usually pick up. But they've hit this block in the road now with all this tussling going on behind the scenes. And Kennedy's kind of sabotaged it. And Favreau's trying to keep the train on the rails, and he's really struggling with it because he's got people trying to throw bombs at the train at left, right, and centre. And
Filoni's just trying to get his big fucking head into the carriage. Squeezing it in 10 gallons.
I think Filoni will pretty much go do whatever he's told, and I think he realizes
Filoni,
he realizes that Favreau wants to make something good, and he's kind of gravitated towards that. And Filoni himself has been very, very instrumental in creating things like Rebels and Clone Wars, and done really well with it. But then when he was creating those things, he had Lucas backing him up, not Kathleen Kennedy. So it was easy to create something without that kind of feminist interference. And what you're getting now is the interference of all these crazies behind the scenes, the insane story group that's like, 95% women. And the awful...
Not there's anything wrong with that, per se.
And the awful...
not at all.
But I think it should just be equal, quite even. But then
I just see talentless people.
They don't care about it. They don't care. All they see is just something that they can use as a platform to preach politics. That's their goal, and it's obvious in the stuff that they're churning out. But The Mandalorian had a real opportunity to go somewhere, if they created this world between worlds situation, it could exist in a separate reality and therefore continue separate to the movies and be unaffected by what's going on in the movies. Therefore, the fans, pretty much all fans would be happy. They've got a constant revenue of money coming in, a stream of money coming in from all sides, from no matter which side you want to follow, because everyone's happy. Everyone's paying money.
They don't want money, mate. They just want to preach.
Yeah,
they want to go out of business. And
Favreau wants the business to succeed, but these other guys, they don't see that they're basically they're anti-capitalist, and they're pro preaching and anti-capitalist. They're using it as a soapbox, and they don't see that if they let it continue the way it's going, it's just going to fall apart, and it will all be completely too late. Just like the DC comic situation, just like the Marvel comic situation, it's all basically buried now. And Star Wars is going that way. Favreau saw it, and he's tried to keep it alive. And what we're getting now is just, unfortunately, watered down products. So the Rangers of the New Republic, the Boba Fett show, all this other stuff is just going to be watered down, tepid stuff that no one really kind of cares much about, and they can forget it.
Mandalorian.
Yeah,
unless if Favreau's
Bland Squadron, the Bland Acolyte, the other thing, the boring, the piece of paper, the nothing. Oh, look, here's a fucking lightsaber. The porridge. Oh, I can't be bothered. It's my paycheck.
It's guys like you, Matt, and Echo Base in the chat, and the true fans that I feel really sorry for because
about me?
Because you love Star Wars. I've been through it with Star Trek, just arse raped, dry.
Say what you mean.
And it's shit.
Yeah, it's a similar thing happened to all these major IPs, isn't it? God bless
Doctor Who.
Fans, yeah.
And as I said previously, it's not aimed at us anymore. So we need to move on. What a load of bollocks.
It's hard, isn't it? It's really hard to defend it, and really hard to hang on to it, because this Gina Carano case has just made me look at Star Wars and think, what am I hanging on to here? This is.
I think you should just walk
What
away
are you
from
hanging
it.
on to? What are you doing, mate?
I've got news for you guys. I just think it's deader than a fucking dodo. It's gone.
It's beyond gone, isn't it? I wouldn't be investing in the
fans are the only
now.
alive. The fans, the last remaining vestige of fans are the only ones that are propping it up now. And if they all go,
if you stop talking about it, guys, it'll just die.
It will.
Yep. In fact, welcome to our show. We're going to be
just
talking about
remember it as a
for another 3 hours.
Just remember it as an ex-girlfriend who you have some happy times with, but just got to move on. Just got to move on. How
many ex-girlfriends you got on the speed dial right now?
Hello.
Hi. Is this The Empire Strikes Back? Are you still around? Do you want to have a Blu-ray night? All right. Even you, Return of the Jedi.
Nostalgia keeps us, keeps the rose-tinted glasses on, and we just can't help but ignore the imperfections.
The biggest missed opportunity in film history from 1983 to 2020. Was it 2020 when
12 when they sold it?
All those years of no Luke Skywalker. How many
30
billions?
Years of hurt.
We're all thirsty for Luke to come back for ever since Jedi in 83. The prequels, I watched them and
billions of dollars.
Secretly, I just wanted Luke back on the screen, And you're right, Brown. Carry on.
That's what it's all about. The 30 odd years of hurt, and you only realised it was 30 odd years of hurt when a certain gentleman walked in through the corridor, lightsabering all those droids to shit, and then he took his, he revealed himself. All those years of hurt, all those missed opportunities of billions of dollars in merch, goodwill, fans happy, all that.
Featuring Gary Lineker as Luke Skywalker. Not Gary Lineker. Paul Gascoigne as Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
So close.
Euro 96. Euro 96.
There's people that haven't got a clue about soccer listening to this, so they're just going to have to listen.
Soccer? What the fuck is soccer? Oh, football.
Sports ball.
Soccer. You won't be getting away with that shit on my channel. Soccer.
Don't you ever
football
say
over
that
here,
again.
mate. Yeah,
well, coach is a basketball. Coach is a basketball coach, right? So he's going to look at soccer and just look at it, just going whatever. They're not using the hand. Go away.
It's British channel here, sir. It's British.
Let's just say sports ball and be done with it.
Football.
I think your friend Cynical Lindsay needs to come on here.
Yeah, you should get Cynical Lindsay on, definitely. Send her a link.
I think she should come on a stream at one point.
Oh,
yeah,
not the one tonight, but yeah. Lindsay,
Network, not happy with million subscribers. They want to muscle in on our channel having a chit chat. Have you not said enough, you
Echo
fuckers?
Base, how dare you? How dare you be there watching my channel with only 70 subs? How dare you?
Exactly. Echo Base Network clearly have not got enough of an outlet. Riding on our coattails. Destroy them, my pretties. But
I don't know if it's Coach or Nick that's listening right now, but I know they're laughing their arse off.
I won't do the accent. The corporation had what Star Wars fans. All right, you cut off Echo Base Network. Go on then.
Maybe Echo Base should come on here with you, Matthew, at some point.
Echo.
Get Echo.
And we'll get the Mega Geek on as well.
So just say without. Am I assuming that am I getting booted off or something? I'm getting cancelled.
I'm not even going to be on it. I'm not even going to be on that one, mate, because that'll be beyond my level of comprehension.
I don't know what the chat show is in the States, but there was a guy. I don't know which.
Oh, it's Coach. Hail, Coach. Hail, mate.
Oh, it's Coach. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure which Coach will know this, but I don't know which chat show host in the States used to be on, and they used to have a guy on with him all the time. Like they had a bench for the guests, and then this one guy used to be there every single show. Now, Brown, you're the host of the show, and Cockney,
that's Mr. Brown to you. Don't forget Mr. Brown.
All right, sorry, sir.
I'm the little mascot, just doing silly comments at the end. Push my button.
You're Charlie Cthulhu.
Bollocks.
But Cockney Spock is the guy on the bench who's like with all the guests. So you can't have the show without either of you, you see.
I'm the fluffer.
Yeah, the fluffer.
I'll get them all hot and bothered. And then when
then step in when he
by the time
needs
they
to.
get on, they're pumped.
You can count on Gloom Block anytime.
I'll depress anyone. Feeling happy, I'll wind you up. Don't you worry about that, son.
Maybe towards the end of the week we'll do like a Star Wars thingamajig. Yeah, fancy that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Yeah,
we certainly haven't talked enough Star Wars, so why not?
put the word out to you three, and see if anyone can.
Yeah,
come
we'll
on.
get the
usual
coach. We'll get the
suspects.
coach on yourself.
Bollocks.
I don't know who is Bollocks. I know you talk
I'm
it.
bollocks.
But...
There he says,
Hey.
Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon. There we go. There you go. That's you guys.
Here's Johnny.
Bollocks.
Trollocks.
Except with young ones type dialogue going on.
You see,
utter bastard. Oh, look at it. Mousy.
Echo Base, this is how we roll, you see. We're so small, we can say stuff like bollocks, twat.
Cunt.
And no one gets offended. It's great.
No one gets offended
Wanker.
that we know
Apart
about.
from Doom Block.
Hello, son of Adam. Would you like some Turkish delight? Have you got any kebabs? Football.
I would say
Football here,
to shut up you a minute. I would say to people in the chat, if you're new to the channel,
Good
I
luck.
would very, very much. Yeah, good luck. I would very, very much appreciate your patronage by the way of subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
Send money now. Bags of coffee, vodka, whatever you got, we'll take it.
Yeah, we're fresh out of coffee. We need a new computer and
3 Apple Macs, please.
3 Apple Macs and
3 Apple Macs.
And whatever my friends are having.
Are they for Brown so you can have one and then 2 backups in case one fails? Because Apples usually do, don't they? Let's face it.
Yeah, exactly. IT chat on.
As we know, the computer is lacking. I'm surprised
He's
it's
cooking.
coping now.
Brown's cooking some toast on it right now, aren't you, mate?
No, I'm doing double egg and chips on the keyboard.
Oh, lovely. Just bring enough for everyone. Didn't know that a swap shop was going to bring in his real mates.
All I did was send a couple of links out to anyone that might be.
Aren't you glad you're here
listen.
Now. And they actually turned up. It's unbelievable.
Words getting around about us cunts. The kings of controversy.
You're gonna have to stop that. You're gonna have to stop
Sorry.
The Christian boys listening here.
I think the problem with
Actually,
being
so's
in the
my
UK.
ex-wife. Have you noticed though? No blasphemy. There's no blasphemy. I'll do all the swearing, but anyone because I remember
you do it all on this channel, mate.
Yeah, no blasphemy on here. So we're fully respectful of all religions, all seriousness. All the fucking swearing alike, 0 blasphemy. Just to make that clear. There you go.
I think the problem with us transmitting from the UK is we don't kind of hit the sweet spot of the USA, do we?
What time is it in New Zealand right now, Courtney?
I don't know. July 13:13. According to my iWatch, copyright by Apple. Other
6 months ahead as well.
It's comfortable for Courtney at the moment. We're late in the UK. We're bearing on early morning, and in the States, the coaches, I think they are sort of late afternoon, probably.
Yeah, late afternoon. Yeah.
In all seriousness, with my rolling insomnia, I can literally do any time.
You could do it 24 hours a day.
Yeah, because I'm on this perpetual buzz. Can't sleep, go online, do a broadcast, get pumped, can't sleep. Go online, do a broadcast, get buzzed, can't sleep. So I had 4 hours sleep last night, and I thought it was good. Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to die.
Well, I was collapsing earlier on. I was shattered, and then Brown messaged me, and Mr. Brown messaged.
Thank you.
Well, now we're all pumped again.
Answer the Call of Duty and get online and have a chat.
But aren't you glad you're here now?
Yeah, Lindsay says 5:14. There you go. Yeah, we'll go by whatever. Lindsay.
Oh, we've got Dutch people in Dutch represent now, unless the name is just a complete fail. Okay, Jan van der Horst says, "Hey everybody, I'm here for your hardcore section, softcore drugs."
I think the Dutch are one of the finest nations on the planet. I love the Dutch.
Very loving people. I just had a box of goodies, a care package sent to me from my Dutch friends, full of all these
funny biscuits
and candies and waffles and cookies and all sorts. And I was like, Christmas, and then they go and send me this.
Nice. I had 2 of the cookies. I floated out the room. Don't know why.
If
Space Coast.
every nation was more like the Dutch, I think the world would be a better place, a far better place.
A more orange place.
I've got nothing against orange. Orange is all right.
No,
I'm not
I can live with that.
Do you know if it wasn't for the Dutch, right, carrots would be purple. English carrots used to be purple. No, it's true.
Shit.
And the Dutch
I had
came
no
over,
idea.
"No,
I had no idea.
Your English purple carrots are no good. We must have them orange to shoot our national colour. And that is why carrots are orange. Fun facts. Yoni Ranger Hirsch was famous. The beetroot also, we tried the orange beetroot, but we couldn't get the right dye.
Love your accent.
Stroop waffle galore.
Used to date one Van Dyke. Look, I don't care how many lesbians you got out with Slav Coast. You'll be all sexual persuasions are here. In fact, sexual persuasion is all about. Tell you what, love, I'll buy you a beer. See how you fancy it now.
Used to date one Van Dyke.
Yeah. That's his business, isn't it? We're very modern here. Yeah,
we are.
Lesbian now.
We're at the forefront of YouTube these days. We've not got many subs, but
We are progressive.
yes.
Let's say we've got 10 listeners, but they're all the other channels. All right, Gary, we know you're there, mate.
I did almost send a link out to Gary, actually, because he does listen to smaller channels.
People in the chat, this is where it's at. We're a very, very new channel, but trust me.
Curve. Well, like Lucasfilm in 76.
All the big channels, people are going to stop listening to the big channels because there's only so many times you can churn out the same stuff.
Oh, there's room for all the channels. You just got to listen 24/7.
It's true. People do look for like new and fresh stuff. So I think people might be sort of realising that.
Luckily, we're so small we can practically say anything we want. So the kind of shackles are off, and especially with Cockney.
What?
He makes
I've been
sure
censoring myself. This is me restrained. What you want about?
Shit.
Do you want the shackles off? Hang on a minute, ladies. Shackles off. Oh, hang on. Bring out the gimp. Sleeping? I don't give a fuck. Okay, now I'll tell you what. Gimps these days. You can't hear what they're saying because of the mask. Give a man a mask and a little gimp. You know what I mean?
Is Cynical Lindsay American?
I think she is. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I
love her avatar.
I think I like Cynical Lindsay. American, cynical.
She is lovely, yeah.
Well, Cynical Lindsay's husband has just entered the chat. What's that?
I'll do him as well.
Oh, threesome on.
What is this turning into?
I don't know. That's it. Quick.
Listen, not even like, for the people in the chat, when you get to my stage in life, and you'll take anything.
Oh God.
Breathing, non-breathing.
I don't know this guy.
Who cares?
I don't know this guy. Sorry, I thought it was on a different channel. I don't know who this guy is. I thought it was on with the Crystal Drinker.
Cynical Lindsay, are you single?
No, she's married. Get the hint.
It says cynical, not single.
Are you not paying attention to the chat?
Oh.
What did you say about Yang?
Sorry.
Call yourself a host. Well, you got too much going on. I mean, have you done the fried eggs yet on the keyboard?
Hey, nice one.
I was up till volume 40 every now and then you could hear Mr. Brown say, "Cockney!"
Yeah, I've been trying the new material, you see.
I actually told you. I started to think that my memory
I'm heartbroken.
Shut up.
I'm heartbroken.
Shut up, Cockney.
I'm heartbroken.
You were anyway.
Story of my life.
You were heartbroken when you came in. You're twice as heartbroken now.
Can you not get rid of him?
Just for one night.
God.
Just for the chat.
I love Americans.
Sedative for Mr. Brown.
I love Americans.
She's an American girl.
We've got to just get a word in here around Cockney somehow.
Yeah, go on, mate. Go on.
What?
This is how I started listening to Echo Bass. Was when you just start listening to big channels so much, you just go, I wonder what the lesser listened to channels are talking about. Let's have a bit of fresh air. So I went over to one of their streams. We're talking like well over a year ago now, and it was extremely like low production. These guys are like so professional.
You've come to the right place, mate.
They are so slick now. Their channel is so slick, and I don't know how they do it because they've got full lives with jobs and everything. I mean, they are locked down with stuff, and they still manage to produce a show that like just wows me when I see it. But back then, they were kind of like just two of my friends in a garage talking on conference call.
This is Echo Bass.
Yeah, Echo Bass, and it was just refreshing to see. It was like two guys that I would know myself just down the street. It was great. They reminded me so much of my own friends. And I've just been on board ever since then, because they just tap into that true Star Wars fan in everyone, that one that fundamentally loved what made it great from the beginning, and that's what is fueling them. That's what has made them create this channel, and that's their love. And people are identifying with it and cottoning onto that, and that's what's attracting everyone to them, and they're just increasing in numbers so drastically now. It's awesome to see. It really is.
As I said, do you know when there was the Luke Skywalker moments and Doomcock did a stream? I was on the stream with Echo Base.
Yeah.
And I was like you. I didn't know really what to say. But just listening to the guys, because I was the only Brit, just listening to all the American guys and Mexican Iron Man and all the guys, the love for Star Wars and what it meant to them was, it was fantastic to be a part of it. And as I've said, I just feel so sorry for guys like yourself, for Echo Base, anybody who loves Star Wars, how, as I said earlier, it's been arse raped. And
in a ditch by Ryan Johnson, as the Mauler said in his review.
It's just been arse raped, guys, and I just don't think you can move on from that. I just think it's just gone. And
basically, you need
Star
channels
Trek
with that.
Yeah,
it's good to have channels with genuine passion for what they're talking about.
Oh, of course it is. I just feel so sorry for them.
But channels like Echo Base are keeping the love for the original stuff alive, the important stuff, the EU, the original trilogy, the prequels.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter about Disney stuff. It might as well not exist. They've single-handedly
just deny
taken the love for what was already there for the original stuff and just put this massive glow around it and put it out there in public, and people are just flocking to it like moths to a flame. Don't need the Mandalorian. Don't need the sequels. Don't need the High Republic. Don't need any of that.
We just need Luke Skywalker.
You just need Luke, basically, and for the franchise.
I will say to, sorry, Cockney, I'll just say to cynical Lindsay, you are more than welcome to come on this channel anytime. So
we need more women.
Yes, we are looking
and on the show.
The channel. We do. We are looking for women to come on the channel because it's obviously great just having blokes cocking about. We need
Lindsay on the next one.
Yeah, we need a female. As long as you behave.
The voice will be like magical music to everyone's ears. Right?
As long as you behave, you're more than welcome. So yeah.
Then Sarvik might come on.
Oh, Slavic, you need to get her on.
Yeah, because they're definitely just what you're saying about Echo Base. I want to echo what you're saying about Echo Base. It is important to have genuine passion for the subject. I too enjoy Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, and also your Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back, and check notes, Doctor of the Who, and Star Trek. God, that joke fell flat on its face, didn't it? Anyway, never mind. Moving on. Shut up.
Did you just say Doctor Octo-Who?
Yeah, no, but yeah, if it's funny, yeah, I did, sure. Dr. Octopussy. Who? Dr. Who Puss? I don't know. Defund the police box.
There's another t-shirt. There's another t-shirt idea.
I love this how Lindsay spells
I'll buy that
blokes.
for $1.
Look at this. That's the American way of spelling blokes.
Blowax, yeah.
Blokes. Blokes with cloaks.
You are more than welcome to come on, my love, anytime.
Hey, that's positive move, isn't it?
We'll try and sort something out maybe for the maybe weekend, maybe. We'll try and come up with a mutual time that suits everybody, where everyone
will be fighting to get on the stream with her. Oh my God, we'll have to you have to get a hat with all our names.
She could be our token Kerry Russell for Friday Night Bullies or Friday Nighty Whitey Tighty. I mean, original show out on Friday. I mean, rewind, boat selector. Is this thing on?
Is Echo Base still in the chat? Because
they fucked off home.
Maybe I know they fucked off. Maybe they could give us some tips on how to.
They're reporting back. The rumours are true. They're fucking off the hook, mate. They've each had a coffee.
Maybe they could give us some production tips. Because at the moment, mine's just very, very basic.
Language and thought, oh, this is a bit fruity.
The controversial channel. Well, like the Channel 4 of YouTube broadcasting in its younger days.
The edgy new kids, yeah.
Their top of the pops were the Tube.
So Lindsay says, that's perfect. I'm off on the weekends. Right, so that means she would be more than welcome for a weekend gig.
Lovely.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right, I'm sure we can sort that.
Spread the word, Lindsay.
Yeah, we'll sort that, and yeah.
The British are coming.
Maybe we could just review all the original trilogy.
I know what we need to do. We need to resolve the question of whether Deckard's a replicant.
Oh, God.
That's not really been covered enough. Come on.
No, I told you we are not
It's all right.
discussing
I got
Blade Runner for
Oh,
another
just 15
11
more
months.
times.
11 months.
You said 11
Yeah.
minutes.
No, months.
Fine, I'll do it on my channel. The Blade Runner channel.
You can't.
Yeah, replicant.
Replicant.
You replicant. Fuck off.
I know it's very important to you, but don't you get bored sometimes, or you just kind of like on mega pump level?
That's a weird thing. You'd think, fuck it, I'll kill this topic. There's nothing left. Every time we talk about it, I mean, just last time, he wasn't even in the chat. Yeah, that geezer swap shop. He wasn't on. He was in the chat, and you go, what if he's a cyborg? But fucking hell, there's another chapter right there. He's both the non-binary answer. Swap shop. Just when I thought I'd put the book to bed, boom. Got to dig out the InDesign file again. He's a fucking cyborg. That's a brilliant twist. See, look, Lindsay's up for it. Lindsay, what do you think? Replicant or human?
Look,
I think it's a bit of both.
She needs to become a resident on this channel just to shut
Resident
you up.
replicant.
Just to shut you up if anything.
Resident, look at that. One was going to happen sooner or later.
She's even got the heart emoji. Wow.
She could be Lindsay. You can be our resident alien because given that you're not proper British.
Resident alien, yeah. That's great.
Please keep an eye out for that, Matt. As soon as you get it,
It'll be tomorrow, I think.
Shall we do the review the day after?
I think that's a good idea.
I thought
the evening after,
pull
yeah.
me back in.
Yeah.
Hey, Echo Bass is still here. So, Echo Bass, any tips for being more professional?
Mute Cockney.
You've got now.
Coffee.
Mute coffee.
I'm wired now. I had a massive coffee earlier.
You had a massive what? The microphone cut out.
He had a massive
coffee.
boner.
Coffee.
Well, 24/7.
Coffee.
Coffee.
I'm going to say this. Cynical Lindsay has walked up to the table, dropped down the CV. Mighty fine reading, don't you think? The CV.
Curriculum vitae.
Zipped her pants and flopped it on the desk, hasn't she?
You've got the job, love. When can you start?
Yeah, we need a producer.
Token woman.
Yeah, the channel is missing a female perspective.
Touch.
So
yeah, the place does need a bit of cleaning
I
up.
think she's just talked herself into a job, don't you, boys?
Yay! Well done. Standard wages 0. All the super chats you can eat.
Yeah, no money, love. Unfortunately, you do.
You can have all those super chats come in.
You can do it for nothing, just for the love.
Biscuit. More human than human.
Well, hey, nothing's better than minus numbers, isn't it?
Exactly. Negative. I tell you, I don't want negative viewers. Negative. I hate your show, and I'm not even here. Negative viewer. Currently, -1 viewer.
That's the exact amount of money that I'm giving Disney at the moment.
Negative. -1. You're taking money from them.
It nearly got to minus viewers on the end of the Friday show, right at the end.
With Trev. Oh. Even imagine what we're like. Well, to us, Trev is what we're like to you. So yeah, Trev. He's next level is our Trev, isn't he?
I'll tell you what, right? Bless him. The guy is as entertaining as anyone anywhere in the world in proper entertainment, right?
Yep.
He really is genius.
He knows his shit as well.
He does, and my God, what a oracle that guy is. Yeah, but I think he was a little near the knuckle on Friday, wasn't he? But
it was a little bit.
It was funny as hell, but I could just tell Brown was sort of panicking behind the mic, sort of going, "Oh God!"
Poor Mr. Brown hasn't got enough mute buttons on his fucking screen, has he?
It was, as I said, Matt. It was when I could hear you groaning in the background, not in a sexual way either. I just thought, oh dear.
And me pissing myself, literally.
Yeah. Oh God, that's what I thought. It was water from the tap in the kitchen.
But no, a bit warmer, mate. A bit more yellow.
Oh,
Nicholas
God.
Glenn, new name. Hello, Nicholas.
Nicholas Glenn. Glenn Matlock. Matt Jarbo from $3 Theatre is the channel Doomcock is talking about, I believe. Oh, yeah, these little channels. Oh, dear, it's trying to be controversial. Like shirt tail, coat tail.
I've heard only bad things about Matt Jarbo. Oh dear, dear. Let's not start slagging anyone anyway.
Yeah, everyone's lovely. We love all humans. Kathleen, we'd love to have you on the show, mate. Because I could do with a coffee.
Brie Larson, I love you.
You do love Brie Larson, even her plates, mate, don't you?
Oh no!
I'm gonna put this on public record.
Serious moment.
Brie Larson, yeah, fair enough. She's not helped herself, but what doesn't quite sit with me properly is there are a lot of channels that just get really nasty, and she would never ever get away with, 1/10 of what they say, but they say so. They think it's okay to say such things, and while yes, people should be criticised if they're acting like twats.
No one's above criticism.
I just think it's a disproportionate. It just basically, as we've said, it's just fucking online bullying, and for me, it doesn't make them any better than the person they're, slagging off, and it just doesn't sit well with me at all.
Yeah, I think you can get. It's too easy, isn't it? It can turn into a little bit of a snowball effect when everyone starts piling onto somebody with just negative comments, and everyone suddenly believes that it's perfectly okay to say awful things about them. It's just better to ignore it.
It's not.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've never made fun of anyone ever. No sarcasm. No parodying. All right, I'll do it on my own. No dogpiling.
Yeah, I just think some people just kind of they just forget themselves and just start really fucking piling in with all the stuff, and no.
What Lindsay says right there as well is also makes me think that Mr. Brown is a little bit thirsty at the moment as well.
Always, mate. Always. Always.
As is love, I didn't know about that. Dana, I'll tell you what, that Dana Schwartz, she's a bit controversial, but then she posted she's a New York-based comic writer. Have I got the right person?
Oh, right,
is that correct? But she, I know she's making some point about the male gaze, but she posted a picture of herself in stockings. I thought, ding fucking dong, point taken.
I'm glad I didn't see that.
She fully got me. Oh, Dana, you got me. Oh, male gaze all over that one.
This is going out to Echo Base. You don't get this on your channel, boys.
Thank fuck.
They're far more controlling over there, and God bless them for doing it. Well, they that everyone knows to be good, well behaved on their channel.
Yeah.
How did you get? How did your paths cross, Matt?
Oh, I think it's all through Doomcock, isn't it? I think people just on streams at the same time and things like that, and then you all sort of exchange details and then stay in touch. I mean, I first found out about Echo. I was watching their videos from like ages back, but I didn't get to interact until further down the line, But I think it was like me and you, Brown. I think it was from being on the same
Brown.
Senor Brown. I think it was
Hair Brown.
Hair Brown. Hair Brown. It was
9.
It was basically being on a live stream together. That's what generally what happens is you kind of expand your network a bit.
Your network, yeah.
Echo Base expanded their network
because you're very popular on Twitter. You've got plenty of followers. How did you manage that?
I have no idea. I don't look at the numbers. I just post funny stuff and then people
arrogance.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, I don't.
I don't need to look at the
Gloomblock. What a wanker!
I've never looked at the numbers. No, I know. As soon as you start paying attention to numbers and subscribers and things like that, then it turns into something else. It turns. It stops being fun. And
there you go, Matt, in the chat. Sorry,
You
mate.
just get obsessed with numbers. 59 subscribers.
I'm not very good with numbers, so I don't bother.
Stop at 69.
Cynical, our friend Cynical Lindsay. Yep, that's how I found Skive was from Doomcock.
Probably like when he showed off my artwork or something like that, I should think.
Yeah, again.
Oh, by the way, Echo, if you need any t-shirts designs doing, then I'm available. Although you got
we
some
all
good
are, mate. We all are.
I'm not. Neither's my wife. I do t-shirts for myself. I mean, in all seriousness, I've never quite finished my book, but I have done a t-shirt and a coffee mug for it. It's all about the merchandising.
Yeah, I was going to say to the guys in the chat, I do have a few t-shirt designs on Zazzle.
and they're good as well.
Yeah.
There's
So we all literally all three of us do t-shirts. That's a crowded marketplace.
It'd be
I'm
nice.
on the expensive end.
Be nice to make a
for mine.
couple of dollars, but it's not the be all and end all. It's just that we've put them out for the love of it. So
the love of the game.
But
yeah,
you do need a bit of funding though, don't you? Send your
well,
brand.
yeah. I'm, as I've said many times, I'm on no money at the moment because of what's going on. I'm living on my savings and fresh air and stuff like that. So
When does the StreamYard's membership expire?
well, I was going
Yesterday.
to say it's expired yesterday, but I will say StreamYards have been fucking brilliant. They've I
Good
wrote
lads,
them a letter explaining the situation, and they've given the channel another month of subscription. Fucking StreamYards,
Good lads,
everybody,
lasses.
fucking superb. I cannot.
Shout out StreamYards.
They said
Right.
it's a pleasure. It's just knowing that people use our software is good enough. So, for them. So, obviously they need to make money. But
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what.
I said once I'm in a position to pay, or once we can get funding, it's But StreamYards, fucking
Thanks to the
brilliant.
Thanks to the accuracy of internet spying, we were talking about StreamYards earlier before we even got online, and about 10 minutes later, I got an email from StreamYards saying, think about upgrading your membership to something that involves money. So I'll say publicly now, well, because they're doing such a good job of you, StreamYards, if you keep Brown alive, keep him online, Mr. Brown, Hair Brown, I'll cough up the whatever number they said, $25 or whatever. So if I pay for mine, keep Brown going, jobs are good. So how about that, StreamYards?
I'm going to help you out as well.
They've even sent me a reduced price link as well. So when we do sign up,
good.
Okay, so there you go.
They're just fucking brilliant.
I'll pay for mine.
They're just brilliant.
And that'll help subsidise yours, hopefully.
Can I just say as well, I was just looking at the three icons on the screen, and Gloom Block Wind-Up's profile picture is obviously of a. Is that your Spock action figure?
It's one of my hot toys, correct. It's actually a charity box of all things, but yeah, it's a genuine photograph that I took, copyright me. Yes.
So, and I know that Coach from Echo is watching the original series right now, or rewatching it. I think he watched it a long time.
Nice.
He's really
Star Trek. Jim!
I need to do it.
Another staircase.
Get back into it because I'm all about the next generation of DS9. So I need to go back to the originals and watch that in those few first series because
Doggy Style 9.
They were like they were shows.
Is that German? Doggy Style 9.
Yep.
All about
Doggy Style No.
Forgotten about what happens in those episodes. So, and there's
Doggy
of course
Style 9, Missionary, yes.
There's the episodes with all the remaster special effects and everything, isn't there? So they're the ones I need to watch.
I've with Deep Space Nine, I've not really kind of watched it all in one go, or I've
DS9 reverse cowgirl, yeah. Sorry, carry on. Let me stop you.
Yeah, you just carry on interrupting, mate. I think what I am going to watch, my next priority is going to be, I'm going to have to rewatch Babylon 5. So many things on YouTube, and obviously it's just gone onto HBO, and I just think I really do need to revisit Babylon 5 for some quality, sci-fi, yeah.
Devoid of any kind of identity politics or any of the crap we're dealing with these days, isn't it? It must be really nice to watch that now.
Well, I'm going to find out. I've got The Expanse to watch, but I'm not feeling it.
Do it again.
I was going to wait. Until the Expanse had finished and then just binge the whole thing. But from what I've heard from the last season, I was like, I don't want to do it now.
Yeah, I think I need to watch something.
Has anyone
from
not
the
heard
past.
of my Expense season 4 situation? All I'm going to say is multi.
Yeah, it's all new. Yeah, it's all new people. Go on for the people in the. It's all new people.
Okay. Basically, for reasons of principle, fuck Amazon, and practical reasons, weak internet, I do not have access to downloading or streaming The Expanse. So I'm strictly a Blu-ray kind of guy. And also, I've not sailed the high seas, and therefore I waited all of last year for Expanse season 4. It finally came out, actually showed up in the post live when we're doing the stream on Hare Brown's channel about 4 or 5 shows ago. I know it's all a blur. Anyway, and I popped it into the PS4. Other players are available live.
PS4, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got. But yeah, basically a region stuck player, and it wouldn't fucking play. And it I did some research afterwards. I mean, I knew it was not going to be the right region, but actually they didn't bother releasing it for any regions. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think if I was in England, I'd have the same issue. So it's basically well done, Amazon physical media department, US only. Like, hello, International Expanse fans. So that's how stupid I am. I've done the opposite of piracy. I've paid for a copy of The Expanse and I can't watch it.
Tough love is that. Tough love.
So you've got me money, Amazon. How about give me some Expanse? I think they owe me a dodgy USB stick with Expanse season 4 because I have actually paid for it. So I'm looking at it right now. Expanse season 4. There they are, just all teasing me. I'm that kind of guy. What kind of guy are you in season 4?
You're actually in piracy credit, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. I'm stupid piracy. Pay for stuff, can't watch it. Is that how you do it? If I was actually a genuine pirate, I'd be just landing next to ships going, do you want some treasure? Here you go, mate.
I think that's a great idea for a new Pirates of the Caribbean film. Just pick the pirates that can't get it right.
Yeah, dumb pirates.
Yeah. Get everything backwards.
Just give the ship back. Here you go. Plunder yourself. Dig up some treasure. Hand it out to some people. And then go home. Lovely jubbly. Dumb pirates.
Oh, I like the idea of that. That's great. Or a Secret of Monkey Island movie I'd love to see.
The Secret of Monkey Island? Cheeky Monkey Island?
No, you don't know about The Secret of Monkey Island?
No, secret, isn't it?
Would they drink PG tips?
What, like the apes? Chimps?
That's chimpanzees. Yeah, chimpanzees. That's different. Oh, now you're going to get chimpanzees writing in.
All right, I was trying to be clever there. Sorry. Different species.
Genus. Yeah, they're busy writing the next script of Return of the Jedi, aren't they? Or whatever Disney are trying to fuck over next. That's how we got Last Jedi. That's what I meant to say, Last Jedi. But
it's a LucasArts game. It's a LucasArts game. You know, when LucasArts used to be really good and release amazing titles like the X-Wing games and Jedi Knight and Maniac Mansion and
they were all good.
They're amazing games. Amazing. I'll tell you what, Cockney, if you've never played Monkey Island, do yourself a favor and get it because it's a laugh a minute. That game is genius, absolute genius. And the 16-bit graphics from the 90s just make it look even more adorable now. If you watch it now, if you play the game now, just do it.
I'll give it a go because basically I'm not much of a gamer. There's just 2 games I play because the PS4 is basically a glorified Blu-ray player, except not at the moment, obviously, not multi-region. But basically, it's Grand Theft Auto on the PlayStation and on the phone, Call of Duty Mobile. Oh, there you go. Shit every day at least once. Anyone out there playing Call of Duty Mobile, War Daddy 0000, that's me. I'll fucking take you all on.
You're basically the Rambo of online gaming.
That's me. That is a heavy machine gun every time. I'm not going to give away my tactics, of course.
Just go with dual wielding, all barrels blazing, just take everyone out.
The only time I lose is I get a dodgy internet connection and then it goes, trying to reconnect and you go, you've been shot. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, damn you, slow internet.
Secret weapons over Normandy.
I have not heard of that one. I bet it's good though.
There you go.
Cruel Bear is recommending it. It's going to be good.
Yeah, Cruel Bear knows his onions.
But if you get Monkey Island, I think it's available really, really cheap on PlayStation Network. And
Network, what's that?
PSN, PlayStation Network, where you can download all your games from.
Yeah, no, don't. I'm offline with it. Sorry.
Don't.
In fact, In fact, I've even got because that's the other thing. I've got what is it? One of these Call of Duties, not Black Ops. That play the World War II Call of Duty won't play because you've got to have a network connection. So that's one very expensive.
You're not having much luck, are you?
Jamie's got it. Look,
no.
look, oh, look, a three-headed monkey. He knows, man. High five.
A three-headed monkey. That's how many tits?
He knows it's the in-joke that everyone says to each other that's played the game.
Okay, a three-headed monkey.
Yes, I might be able to. Cockney, I might be able to get you the game if you know what I mean.
Okay, I think I do. Not as good as A Wink to a Blind Man.
I think it'd be further expanse though.
Well, if you do you know what? If you bother getting off your bike and watching it on a proper screen, you might actually enjoy the pew 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 special effects. Just watch it. Watch it. And Blade Runner 2049. Anyone out there that didn't like Blade Runner 2049, you've got to watch it at least 5 times. Get it down there. Get it down there.
I've seen it twice and I totally got it the first time.
Yeah, you're ahead of the curve, you are.
I got it the first time as well, but I didn't want to watch it again.
Okay.
Oh, Matthew.
And yeah, I didn't like it the first time and I did want to watch it again. Isn't that weird?
It was a bit too, I don't know, it's kind of a one and done for me.
Okay, or one of those dump and pump.
That's
pump
the one.
Dump.
I enjoyed the experience of it because I was in one of those big buildings called, wait for it, people in the chat, cinema. It was amazing.
I remember those. Hey kids, remember back in the old days, we used to go to a big room full of a massive screen and other people.
And it was dark.
It was dark, and then we'd all laugh at the same bit, and it felt like a communal experience. Back in the old days.
People in the chat, do you remember what cinemas are? If you do Y.
Press 1. Don't press F.
Press N, as in.
Do you remember the good old days before the ghost town?
I'll start off.
This town.
I'll start off.
It's coming like a coup town.
Y.
No more fighting on the dance floor.
That's the special for anyone.
God, we need cinemas to
for people with functioning ears,
don't we?
What?
We need cinemas to open again.
Would be nice. Well, or all players should be multi-region, or ideal world both.
I just all this streaming stuff is nice. Yeah, it's convenient.
It's very nice.
It's very nice. I like stream. I can watch program live.
I've got Zulu.
It's not a shared experience, though, is it?
That's where a lot of it comes from, isn't it? I've got like a massive queue of movies that I've got waiting to watch, and I don't want to watch them because I'm just going to watch them alone at the moment. Where's the enjoyment of not chatting to people about it afterwards or during?
Me too, actually. Well, let's overlap. I'm looking.
You're in Me Too.
I've got my to-do list now.
What have you got to Me Too? What have you got to do with Me Too?
No, meat. Ooh, it's like a steak. Nice. Meat. Ooh. So I've got Banshee, but I can't watch that because that was
fantastic.
Actually a Doomcock recommendation. Shout out Doomcock.
No, Banshee is a Mr. Brown recommendation.
Well, that too. Well, you both recommended it.
Banshee is fucking amazing.
All right. Well, I bought it because he recommended it, but I can't get seasons 1 or 2 thanks to my usual supply problems. So Robo Slop. Then I've got the original Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy and Smiley's People featuring Ben Kenobi. So that's going to be nice. What else we got? The Avengers.
Is that the one with Alec Guinness wearing the glasses and the trilby?
Yes.
I love that as a kid. I remember watching that as a kid. The one where the guy's following him on the motorbike and it's all mysterious and you don't know what's going on. You don't know if he's going to catch him or what. It's like the intrigue's amazing in that.
Oh, spoiler alert. All right, so I'll pop that up. And I've got the Avengers, but not that Avengers.
Big
the one
T
with Emma Peel and John Steed. What?
Sorry, Cockney. Big T More, new viewer on the channel. You've got good taste, my friend. You're on this channel in the chat and you recommend Banshee. All you need to do now is press the subscribe button, my friend. Thank you.
Nice.
Everyone listening
welcome, my friend. Welcome.
Subscribe. We'll all be extremely poor still, but we'll appreciate the numbers.
This channel is free to all you lovely subscribers. We don't.
You lucky people.
We don't.
What else?
We're edgy because the shackles are off. So yes.
Yeah, I'm still taking them off. Bring out the gimp. Well, tell you what, Swap Shop.
Ian couldn't make it.
He's missing out, isn't he? What have you got in your in-tray swap shop, and I'll match what you've got, and then we can talk about it afterwards on air or something. What you got in your in-tray, mate?
Top of my list at the moment, I still want to see, and I wanted to watch at Christmas, but I just got waylaid. Was Klaus, the animated movie that came out a couple of years ago?
Which one?
Klaus, it's called. It's supposed to be an amazing Christmas movie, and I really want to see it. Yeah. Look it up if you haven't seen it. Look up the trailer. It's amazing looking, absolutely amazing, and everyone raves about it. Everybody raves about it. I can send it over. Don't worry.
Okay, I ain't got that one then.
What's it about again? Sorry.
It's like a Father Christmas type story, but it's kind of told in a different way.
Well, walking in the air. Okay, well, I ain't got that one. So, Young Ones. Have you got Young Ones? I've just reordered that. Zulu. I recommend Zulu.
The Young Ones.
Yeah, you utter bastard, Vivian.
The one I recommended to Commander Culture to watch.
There you go. But now you mention it, if anyone's picking up the through line for whatever reason, I'm totally obsessed with Zulu. And even Zulu Dawn.
My spears at me.
So, you're only supposed to blow the bloody 2nd Brigade off.
What?
I don't even know I don't know what's coming out myself, and it's my mouth. So
is it a porn parody?
The who? Anyway, going back to the chat. Already done. So I recommend if anyone wants to do a watch party, I'm totally up for a bit of Zulu and Zulu Dawn. Double bill. There you go. That's science, everyone. Zulu Dawn made 15 years later, but set 8 hours earlier.
Our watch party's a good idea, though.
No, but fuck it. Neither was Last Jedi, but it didn't stop anyone, did it?
Shall we do a Star Wars watch party? Get Echo
Zulu
on there.
Blade Runner. Which version, though?
I'd always be up for a Star Wars watch party, definitely.
All right.
But Coach and Nick at Echo Base have done the Adiwan versions, and as far as I'm concerned, they're the only ones worth watching.
Yes, I've got the.
That was the one you sent me, isn't it? I think I've seen the first one. Yes.
The versions that George Lucas doesn't want you to see. Yeah, I've got mine.
Zulu Dawn. That's not the same. I know you're very good at that. Zulu Dawn.
Yes, that was made in
'79. It's not the same as Zulu, is it?
No. Well, this is what I've been learning. They're both battles that occurred on the same day. Zulu Dawn, although it was made 15 years later, is actually a prequel, and they're both based on books written by the same author, although I forget his name now. I'm going on a journey of discovery. So Zulu Dawn
self-discovery.
Well, enough about that now. That's where the Brits got wiped out on the Battle of Isaldwana, and then 8 hours later, basically it was Zulus won, England 0, and then it 1-1 after extra time. We won at
Gaza there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. 1-1 after.
Did he get it this time?
Yeah, totally got it.
Brilliant.
Got him. Knocked that one away. So I was thinking though, it's maybe they should remake it. There should be a woke version where everyone's a lesbian. I did not say that.
Could it be like Zulu
woke Zulu?
Zulu Sunset or something like that.
Zulu Love Island, probably.
Zulu. Oh, Sklavko. Yes, Sklavko's onto it. Shaka Zulu, which is yet another thing, but that is actually about the Zulu, the king of the Zulus. So that's completely separate, but maybe that would make a kind of warped trilogy.
I thought that was a catchphrase from the film.
You thought it was what?
I thought that was a catchphrase from the movie.
Oh, Shaka Zulu.
Zulu Shaka. Shaka Zulu. Bow selector.
Yeah.
Sounds like something. I was thinking, are there Klingons in Zulu Dawn?
They could be now.
Don't be stupid.
They should be actually in the Wayne timeline, which as regular listeners will know, that Cockney Spockney is from the Wayne timeline. There were actually Klingons at the Battle of Rourke Drift, so that could be worth filming, couldn't it? Get a couple of Vulcans in there.
Not in.
I thought. Yeah,
that's Vulcans, not Balkans.
Lorries on fire. I don't want to do it because it's your joke.
Articulated lorries
on fire off the shoulder of Dagenham High Street.
Ring Road.
Ring Road.
I think that was our finest moment. That was that.
The M25 Ring Road. Yeah.
Oh, nice. On the Ring of Fire. I haven't seen Zulu Dawn. Cruel Beer Ebb. Neither have I, or at least not since probably on telly.
So which is the one with 80s. Stanley? Is it Stanley Baker?
Yeah, I've just been looking him up. Yep, he's that's
Which
Zulu.
one
That's the one. And Michael Caine. That's the 1964.
And that's the one with Kane, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
His first role or his breakthrough role, if it's not literally his first one. Yeah, playing because he was playing against type at an early point. He actually wasn't playing a Cockney, but an upper class officer. Hello, I'm Michael Caine. I seem to be in charge of this regiment. What ho?
Sklavko says, I'm a Balkan.
A Balkan, a mirror Balkan. I like it. That's brilliant, Sklavko. That is joke of the day, mate.
That's why he pays to come on this channel.
Because he's funnier than us.
Yeah.
That is actually brilliant.
He pays us for the privilege of coming on here. Can you believe that, folks? Amazing.
Spock, you're half Balkan. No, I'm gonna steal that joke. I'm riding on the coattails of that pun. That is fucking brilliant. You've made my day.
There you go.
You've done it, Sklavko. You've done it, mate. That was brilliant.
I would like to see Dawn of the Zulu Dead, though.
Dawn of the Zulu Dead.
Is that like a cross-genre film?
Yeah, I reckon. You might as well throw the young ones in there as well. Vivian, stop playing with the Warriors.
The young ones are the redcoats, basically, and they just can't get it together. But in the face of certain zombie apocalypse, they have to try and work together.
Yeah, Neil doesn't want to fight. Neil will be like, "Hey, man, I'm not fighting.
Animal rights.
Looks like a negative reality inversion. You're gonna get a bit of a prick,
nothing
Neil.
wrong with that. That's classic Star Trek, isn't it? Negative reality inversion. Well done, mate. I love that.
That is actually a quote from the young ones. There you go. Maybe it's
was
both.
it?
Yeah, literally, that is Neil. Oh, look like a negative reality inversion.
I don't know what episode that's from. That's not the bomb episode, is it?
Oh, no. Well, luckily, I've got the DVD. I can go through, watch all the episodes to double check. I haven't really found oil.
Oh, God,
10 minutes left.
Good for you.
So how's your capping it an hour going, Mr. Brown?
I think the rule is 2 hours, irrespective of how good it is. As I said, we've had good numbers tonight. It's been genuinely nice.
It got up to 8,000 at one point.
9. It's been genuinely good to see some new faces in the chat, and I'm kind of hoping this might be the start of some better times.
Renaissance.
Some kind of
tipping point.
Kind of, we'll see. Some new blood in the channel. Lindsay's gonna come on, so all good. I think, don't you?
Cynical Lindsay's in with a good chat. Neil and Vic wouldn't survive an apocalypse. They're vegetarians, and Neil is a dirty pacifist hippie. Agreed.
With a hole in his shoe.
Yeah.
Letting in water.
There we go. Plus, Rick will get his knob ripped off for calling strangers a fascist.
Fascist. You utter fascist.
It would just turn into one giant slapstick fight, wouldn't it? Where everyone's getting like an umbrella shoved straight into their crotch or whatever, poked in the eye.
And then the police would show up and break everything up. Yeah, Rick with a silent P.
I'm going to say...
we've got a young ones aficionado here.
Cynical Lindsay, does your husband realise just how lucky he is?
You are a charmer, Mr. Brown, aren't you? Oh, silence!
Is he
joking or is he serious? Everyone's embarrassed.
Comedic effect.
It's all to do with the timing. It's all in the timing.
Timing.
Secret comedy, boys.
Timing!
There you go, right there.
I fucking love the young ones.
Timing.
And Filthy Rich and Cat.
Yep. Is that the one where he's got the pint in his pocket?
Yes, it is. That's filthy, that is. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, nice. Sign it. Sklavko says, I'm not going to read it anymore.
So fucking shit.
It's so shit, it's unbelievable.
Filthy Rich and Cap Flap didn't last. Was it just one series of that?
Yeah, it was just one. Yeah. And then like a few years later, obviously Bottom came along.
Oh yeah, Bottom.
There was quite a lot of Bottom, wasn't there? Literally.
Thankfully, it was great. Yeah, I would have loved it if they'd just done like a Young Ones movie. Can you imagine that? Like all the TV movies of the comedy series in the 70s, just done a Young Ones version of that. That would have been so good.
I always remember when I was living in Wolverhampton. in the early 90s, Rick Mayall was playing the Wolverhampton Civic Centre.
Oh,
I
wow.
thought, all right, let's do it. Fucking
Did you
hell,
go?
so funny.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Two hours. 2 hours of Rick Mayall, amazing.
Wow, I bet that was heaven on a
And
stick.
I could have swore he looked me straight in the eye when he was doing one of his gags, and I was gone. So funny, so funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Rick
loss.
Mayall.
A loss. Yeah.
Yep. Agreed. Fully agreed. Absolutely.
The New Statesman, fucking amazing.
Yeah,
fucking amazing.
Pretty much everything that guy was in was just fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat should watch The New Statesman with Rick Mayall. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, if no one knows about that, just look it up online. You will not regret it. You will not regret it.
And Big T Moore's quite right. Bottom Live. In fact, you can look up on YouTube Bottom Live corpsing, where they're just making each other laugh because they've just been so ridiculous.
Oh, yes.
They do that in every one of their live shows, don't they? They just lose it like halfway through and just go on for like half an hour, like just in stitches, and they can't carry on.
Brilliant. That's the mark of good. When we do that to each other here, that I must admit, it's unprofessional, but I like it because everyone's having a good time.
I think the audience likes it. I think the audience appreciates it as well. What about was it Guest House Paradiso?
Was that the film?
Yeah, it was the bottom movie basically. That was you've never seen it, right? Stick that on the list right now.
Okay, we'll do.
That is just the bit when they're in the tunnel crawling along, and he's got a candle for light. And I won't spoil it, but there's an amazing gag in there, a practical gag, and I won't ruin it. But that is just one of my favourite things I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, nice. I mean, Rick Mayall's so funny. I recommend if you're going to go online, just check out Rick Mayall University commencement speech. Even that is profound and funny at the same time. Beautiful.
And,
sorry, guys.
Let's not forget Lord Flashheart.
God, she's got a tongue like an electric eel, and she likes the taste of a man's
rough.
First, you got to treat your kite like you treat your woman.
Enter her twice a day, take her to heaven and back. Brilliant. I'm in good company here.
Maybe at a later date we could do a Rick Mayall homage stream. How would you fancy?
Yes.
How would you fancy that?
Love
Instant
that.
yes.
Yeah.
Instant yes.
Somebody timestamp. I'm going to put that in the thing.
I'll get Doomcock's attention. I'll tell you if nothing else do.
Yeah. On this week's episode of original content, we have the young ones. I'll tell you, even came up actually on exactly feeder.
You'll have to get our lovely American lady friend on with that show as well.
Lindsay, would you be up for doing some bottom?
Because
I would.
Thanks, everyone.
I would.
That's in the stream now. It's not going to get any better than that. It's not going to get.
He's gone full Trev, reeling back.
And Lindsay, that is a personal invite from me. If you know what I mean.
There's no pun here. No pun here. Nothing to see here. Move on. Next comment. God. Oh dear. That's it. Good night, everyone. He's gone too far. Even Trev's in the chat going, "This is too much. You've gone too far, mate."
Oh, what a treat that was.
There you go.
Mr. Brown with a bottom joke at the end. Bottom Brown.
I would just say to all the guys in the chat, if you've not already subscribed, I know a few of you have, please hit the subscribe button. If you like the content, sometimes we do serious stuff, but a lot of the time we try and just cock about, but kind of
that is the balance.
we
normally do the depressing show on Wednesday.
Yeah, as I said, we're a new channel, so we can pretty much get away with a lot.
This is me without the vodka.
So as I said, if you like the content, subscribe. Tell your friends. Let's get them involved because, as I've said,
if you like the content,
times,
tell us how you do in the chat with a straight jacket on. And Big T Moore says, "Oh my, we've gone full carry on."
Oh no!
Patron.
Infamy. They've all got it.
They've got it infamy.
We could do a stream about Carry On as well.
We've got to do that.
There's so much stuff that people just ignore.
Oh,
So,
they never
yeah.
did carrying up the Zulu, but I guess the nearest colonial one is the India
Khyber.
one. Up the Khyber.
So
I
I'll
just
put it
realised
in
that's fucking rhyming
Carry
slang.
on. And what we'll do is we'll get
carry on up the Khyber.
we'll do
I
the,
just got that.
we'll do the carry on stream, and we'll get Echo Base Network to come on.
If they can stand the profanity, I think it's a good idea.
We'll get them to review all the films. Can you imagine that?
Do you know, actually, even with Problem being...
We're just going to finish off now. Go on, mate.
Okay, well, speaking of finishing yourself off...
Carry on.
So, yeah, I was. Did I mention I was doing a Right Club stream with Problem being, and actually we did. It did come up that spontaneous. We were just randomly riffing on combining shows, and we did come up with the young ones combining with Game of Thrones, and I'm sure there's just comedy gold that we haven't thought yet. But just that alone, I'm loving the concept. Cersei, you utter bastard. So I'm sure there's better jokes in there, but just as a concept, young ones
on 2
plus
hours.
Game of Thrones. That's how they should have finished it. If I was Dan and Dave, I would have gone, fuck it, let's just get the young ones in there.
Oh.
CGI them in. SPG, Special Patrol Group. One of the most obscure references ever. That's the name of the hamster, isn't it? Special Patrol Group.
Yeah.
Named after the ultra-violent branch
Scottish
of the Metropolitan Police.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant. Good one. Lindsay, you are a connoisseur. Well done, mate.
Are we going to end it there, boys and girls? I think that was really nice towards the end. So, as I said to everybody in the chat, please like, share, subscribe, all the usual stuff.
Yep, Sonny and share.
Probably what we try and do is, I think we're going to try and come on at 2300 hours GMT pretty much every night this week, apart from Friday. So, if you're around at this time, pop in, say hello. I'm sure we'll have some different content and some different guests. So thanks to everybody. Thanks to Blockney, Spockney, Cockney, Wockney.
Fuck off. I mean, thank you. It's been a great treat.
And to Swap Shop. Cheers, pal.
No worries. Thanks for inviting me on and waking me up. I really appreciate it. Now I've got to try and go back to bed while I'm wired with coffee.
Well, and
thanks
we'll just say,
and all the
we'll just say to thanks to Sklavko, who's our number one, Kual Birab,
thanks
Cynical
Echo Base for
Lindsay,
slumming it with us.
Echo Base for slumming it.
And, as well. Thanks, Jamie, and everyone.
All the new faces like Big Timor.
Thanks, Gary. We know you're out there.
Cheers,
Gary,
Doomcock. Look forward to the Carry On stream. That'll be amazing. Jamie Vanderhorst, hail.
Thank you, Bell. Oosterblift.
Echo Base. Cheers, guys.
Echo Base.
Really great to have you here.
Echo Base.
Echo. I think we've got that covered. So, cheers, guys.
Gaddafi, duck.
Oh no. Please don't. That's the stream gone right at the end.
See everybody tomorrow.
I'll play the outro music. We should, as I said, we'll be back on at 2300 hours GMT tomorrow. So
if we're lucky,
if we don't get struck off. So cheers, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.